My favorite thing about Euphoria, I've seen posts of girls sharing photos of the characters, and they'd be like, oh my God, I was so Maddie back in the day. Were you? You were born and raised in San Carlos. The only thing you did to deal with confrontation is vent about it on Tumblr. They show some titties. Don't get me wrong, dude. I love titties just as much as the next guy, but it's too much. It is too much tit. Sometimes when I'm watching shit with my girl and there's like naked girls, I be doing the what's going on? There's people ODing. A dad a transgender 16-year-old. I don't even know how I kept watching it past that. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen and unidentifieds? Welcome to episode 102 of the freaking Juicebox Jiggity Podcast. All right. Here we go. Episode 102, baby. How we feeling out there? I woke up this morning feeling a little on edge about myself as a human being on this planet. And I had to take a big deep breath because you ever just wake up and you just feel like, what is the purpose of your existence? Because I'm waking up and just doing a little bit of some self-reflect, right? And then I just think about how people probably think of me as the short stroke king, because my stroke is short. But I'm a short king, so it makes sense. I mean, I'm just trying to think of all the best diss names that people would call me so that I'm already prepared for whenever they start to actually call me that. But then, dude, I don't know what it is, man. I woke up to and I was like, bro, what's going to happen when I become a dad? You know what I mean? What's going to happen when I become a dad? Because I just know that when I have a child, right, I feel like I'm just going to be not a hot dad. And I hate the thought of that. This is the shit that I think of immediately when I wake up in the morning. I have no peace. And then I think I said a while ago that some nights I'll just get into bed and I will just be having the best day ever. And I go to bed and I'm in a good mood. And then seconds before I fall asleep, I'm just what if I don't wake up in the morning? There's a signal in my brain. And I know it's just my own mindset, but I don't know why it triggers. Something triggers in my brain to just go completely downhill. And I absolutely hate it. My intrusive thoughts are disastrous. However, not really, because I don't let them affect my day-to-day. But I feel like one day it will. Just that's how people become unhinged all of a sudden. Or that's not how, but actually that is how. People's intrusive thoughts make them unhinged. And while I'm even on the topic of unhinged, that movie, if you haven't seen it, brother, hey, you're going to thank me after. It's just a riveting, anxiety-filled movie, and it's great. Russell Crowe is an amazing actor in that movie. It's wild. So anyways, well, let me just start off by saying, welcome to the podcast. If you're new to the podcast, what is good? I am the host. I know I'm sorry. I wish I was better looking as well, but I compensate for that by being the short stroke king. Now, that's not really compensating for anything because my strokes are short. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about golf. No. I'm talking about laying the pipe. But in my case, it's laying the baby carrot. Okay? And you know what, bro? When it comes to a point, I know that I said I wanted to get a nose job. And I might. But also, no, I'm not. If there was ever a penis enlargement surgery, which I know I've also talked about before, we're saying if I do that and then I die during it because of anesthesia, that would be embarrassing. But if there was a legitimate procedure, see, I don't even know if this is if it is a thing already, but if it is or is going to be, I mean, who's not doing it? You know what I mean? It just has to be done. It has to be done for me, right? And I'm like semi-content with my piece, but also I'm not though, you know? So anyways, this morning, by the way, if you're also a short stroke king, give the YouTube video a thumbs up, man. Subscribe. Come on, tell a friend about it. We got to be in this together, bro. And how about I make some merch? If I make some short stroke king merch, would you guys buy it? Even if you don't have a short stroke, you know? Like if you're packing, like if you got a freaking ruler stroke game, you know what I mean? Like if you got that 12-inch stroke game, hey, would you still wear my short stroke game merch? Oh, bro, this is crazy. Something is happening with my mindset, although I'm talking very negatively about how I'm thinking about things. I will say my mindset is a little bit free-spirited right now, and I feel like I'm good to talk right now. Sometimes I just hit record and I'm like, bro, what did I say? And I've already thought that like 2 times. It's 5 minutes in, but so with my negative thought process, right? So I woke up being like, bro, I'm not going to be a hot dad. I'm just not. But then like I use that as motivation to continue holding myself accountable to go to the gym. But then, you know, it's like, it'll be like a Tuesday and I just buy a 6-pack of beer, and that's not a good thing. You know, like that's just road to addict, right? As long as I'm not buying it before I go to work, whatever, it's all good. So I woke up in a shitty mood today, and that's fine. That's always going to happen, right? But then I go on TikTok, and this is the first video that I see.
I stand here today alongside Zendaya. Power to the short kings. 5'7", 5'8".
Let's fucking go, bro. I knew I always liked Sophia Franklin from Call Her Daddy. Oh, man, dude. Hey, she's with us, boys. And that's freaking what I'm talking about. Short stroke kings unite, brother. What else you got to say?
Best sex ever.
Whoa. Okay, I don't know about that one. I mean, probably not the... Nope, you know what? Let's just... yeah, absolutely. Best sex ever with short guys, for sure.
Not 6 foot, you are fine. And if
That's
Zendaya or Tom see or hear this clip and are looking for a unicorn, I am available.
Dude. All right. Sounds good. So she goes both ways. That's what we like to hear. We like to hear a bisexual queen just spit facts about short guys. You know what I mean? Dude, I saw a video of this guy talking to 2 girls that were... It's like one of those man on the street videos that you see on TikTok where like a person with a microphone is down on like 6th Street in Austin and they just go up to drunk ass people and like ask them questions. Those are hilarious. And I've always wanted to do something like that, but also I would probably say something that would get my ass beat 4 times until Tuesday. So I can't do that. But I saw this guy ask these 2 girls that were taller than him what their thoughts are on short guys.
Short kings have shots?
Yeah. Height shouldn't make a difference.
It literally doesn't make a difference.
I feel like these bitches like swear.
I feel like, no, the girls that say that height matters is because they've never really experienced like a connection with another person.
Look at the camera and tell the short kings that they have a shot.
Short kings have a shot, you guys. They do, I promise you.
What's your favorite position?
What the fuck?
What do you say?
He's like, what's your favorite position?
And both of them, and they were like, let me just say this. Both of them said that short guys would definitely have a chance with them. And I was mind blown. And because that's such like you don't hear that every day. Like you don't hear a tall girl say that she doesn't mind dating a shorter guy. And girls swear that they're like with it, like these pick-me girls where they're like, I'll date a short guy, whatever. And then the time comes for a short guy to ask them out and they're like, here's the thing. I got jury duty tomorrow. I'm stressed. My dog's got bills and shit. So any excuse, right? You could just say no. It's fine. But my favorite videos are the ones where the guy is asking a question like that, and then like he'll ask the girl out, and the girl is easily like a 3, right? And the girl like just knows her worth, dude, and that's great. Hey, you know your worth, that's awesome. You got your types, that's great too. But when the 3 is like, he got to be 6'2", he got to have a 800 credit score, and I'm not using that voice directed at any race, because there are multiple races that talk like that, right?
Yeah, so I just found something out. So I never knew that your hair grows from up here. I never knew that.
They make the voice up just as easy as I did. But they're always saying some shit like that, dude. They're always doing that, and it's hilarious. Oh, man. And the way that the videos are edited too, like if a 3 is like, I need a guy that's 6'2" and can handle me and can handle my attitude, right? And then it just pans over to the guy looking at the camera, and he's like, did this bitch really just say this shit? It's so fucking funny, dude. God. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So that girl that was talking highly of Short Kings, right? She was the co-host of Call Her Daddy back in the day. And I mean, I haven't talked about Call Her Daddy on this podcast since like the beginning of the podcast, but dude, I used to be such a fan of that show. Like, I remember the first time I ever heard it, it was when I was getting into listening to podcasts. And I kind of treated that exactly how I treat like female comedians. I'm just going to be honest, dude. There are a handful of women comedians that I actually enjoy watching, but most of them is just not my style of comedy. And that's whatever, right? I mean, they all got balls, right? Even though they might not physically, they got balls because they do stand up. So I respect it for sure. But there's just female comedians that I'm not like just a fan of necessarily. And that, I feel like that's totally okay to say. And I kind of treated their podcast the same. And I don't know what it was at first. When I first clicked like one of their first episodes, I just couldn't handle it. I thought that they were like kind of annoying, just really like loud. And then I started my own podcast and I was like, I'm the fucking same. And no, I'm kidding. But then it like very, very fast after I decided that, I went back and I gave it another chance, and I absolutely loved it. Like, they were talking about some funny ass shit with like sex and relationships and all that, which is obviously why it got big, because they're two like high energy people that were like feeding off of each other's vibes and shit, and it just worked. And then it obviously all went to shit, right? If you're not up to date on the Call Her Daddy podcast, there were some feuds going on with them two between Barstool, and then it turned to each co-host, Alex and Sophia, going head to head with each other. Whatever, I'm not gonna get into that. But ever since even like 6 months maybe before Sophia left that podcast, I tuned out. I just tuned out. And, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if people tuned out of this podcast for the same reason. You know, like, it gets, I totally understand why it can get to be like a little much after a while, and that's fine, whatever. You can, if you don't want to listen to it, cool. Which is how I thought about me stopping or not continuing to listen to their show. But for whatever reason, I still see the stuff on like TikTok, and and Alex, who's the host of the show now, she interviewed Jamie Lynn Spears. And bro, look, I haven't kept up with Jamie Lynn Spears, but she looks like that Stonehenge monument thing, you know, like the stone that has a face on it, bro. I don't know what happened, bro. She took a wrong turn in her life. You know what I mean? Like, she looks like, dude, I didn't even know it was her. I was like, oh my God, Call Her Daddy's interviewing chicks that work at Walmart now, I guess. I didn't know who it was. And then I saw like the caption, and I was like, oh my God, that's Jamie Lynn Spears? Jesus Christ, bro. And then I couldn't even start to talk about what's going on with Britney and her and Britney Spears and that entire family. But all I got to say is, bro, Jamie Lynn Spears is a fucking snake of a sister. You know what I mean? The fact that you could do somebody like that in your own family, just like, what's it called? I don't even know how to describe it. You know, like the culture nowadays within the media is you have to play the victim. Like, that's just the culture. And yeah, there are people that are actually victims of shit, but like, dude, in what world did you have it bad? You know what I mean? Like, Britney Spears, well, obviously years in a conservatorship, right? She couldn't have access to her own money. She couldn't see her own kids. That second option alone is just, that's all you need of an excuse. And it's not even an excuse. That's all you need for a justifiable reason to be upset with fucking everyone in your family. No one had her back in her family. Everyone was trying to censor her and this and that. And the funny thing is I have never been a Britney Spears fan. Like, for no reason. Like, yeah, her poppin' songs back in the day, whatever. I have nothing against her. I think she's great, but I've just never been a fan, or like a diehard fan. But that alone was enough to make me just be like, dude, I don't know how you could ever do that to someone in your family. And it might just be, now look, obviously I don't know, because no one in my family is absolutely rich as hell, right? Or I'm not rich as hell, but you always hear about people becoming famous and then all of a sudden everyone in their family is like, oh my God, we're rich now, dude. You know, no, motherfucker, that's not how it works. You know, you still got to go work at the DMV. I'm living my life, bro. So that alone was just enough for me to just be like, you know, it's enough to make your own opinion on it, right? And you can obviously decide on what is what. But here's the thing. I'm going to say that like I just said, I haven't done the research on that whole situation because I don't care that much, to be completely honest. I don't care to go deep dive. And I probably should have, because I could have like had a more thorough discussion with myself about it. But honestly, it's just not that big of a deal to me. I just think that anybody who is related to a person that doesn't get to see their kids, and then that person complains about being a victim of something, what the shut up, dude. You know, like, just shut up. You have a big forehead, all right? And that's, dude, if you have a big forehead, you can't, dude, let me say this without stuttering, okay? If you have a big forehead, you can't talk shit, man. I'm sorry. Do I have one? Yes, but you know, I also got a microphone and you're listening. So whatever. I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want. So anyways, yeah, man, I was going to, here's the thing. I was going to listen to the podcast with Jamie Lynn Spears and Alex Cooper of Call Her Daddy. But then, one, obviously I'm not too interested in it. But then two, like, I don't know what it is, but ever since I stopped listening to them, I was just kind of like, you know what? I've tapped out to the point where I won't even tap in for a specific guest. And also, that's just how you know, like, don't get me wrong, no shade to Call Her Daddy. It's like literally one of the podcasts, you know? Like, I can sit here and talk shit or whatever, and that's fine. Like, no one's going to see it, but like she's not going to see it and whatever, but I have a lot of respect for the podcast. It's just the content, I just kind of fell off of it, and that's fine. But like, for her to interview Jamie Lynn Spears kind of says a decent amount about who they can get on the podcast, you know? Like, I bet you money that if Alex had the opportunity or had to choose between interviewing Britney or Jamie, that obviously she'd pick Britney, right? But then, I can't believe I'm talking about this still. This has been way too long, bro. Maybe we should start the podcast now. No, I'm kidding. But what bothers me the most about this whole thing, now also, I mean, whatever. I haven't listened to that episode, right? And apparently it was like one of the craziest episodes, or probably got the most like downloads or whatever, because it's hot right now. But what bothers me the most about how I feel about Alex, and I could be totally wrong, this is total speculation on my own beliefs. If she interviews Jamie Lynn Spears and Jamie gives her story, right? Her narrative, okay? Alex is going to sit there, obviously try and be respectful to the guest and probably like agree with what they're saying, or like just have like an understanding, you know, like perception of what's being said to her. But then also, if Alex Cooper interviewed Britney Spears, she would have the same fucking reaction. So she doesn't even know what side to believe. And I guess that's if you go into it like kind of blindly or an unbiased opinion towards both sides, then that's fine, I guess. But I don't know. I don't fucking know. Whatever. All I know is, dude, is like if you're going to try and paint yourself to be a victim when your sister went through all of that, I don't care to listen to what you have to say. Like, that's what people say about my podcast. So that's fine, dude. I'm not crying at night. Sometimes I am, but it's whatever, bro. But anyways, that's enough of that. Dude, listen, I don't know what you guys do for productivity on your guys' weekends and shit, but I, on Sundays, like to get shit done. And when I say get shit done, I mean watch a full season of a show. So obviously, we over here at the Juicebox Podcast Studios, right? Because we're a big foundation. We are big supporters of the show Ozark, okay? And look, bro, I think one thing that I could never be in life is a casting director, because some of these people just make the best decisions on who's going to play a specific character. You know what I mean? Like, Robert Downey Jr., no one can play Iron Man like him, okay? And if they tried, it would fail. And when you get to Marty Byrde of Ozark, right? Jason Bateman, dude, Marty Byrde is Jason Bateman. Like, that's just what it is. But I respect the fuck out of the writing of this show, because you really go through like a roller coaster of emotions with certain characters. Like the son. First of all, I finished this part 1 of the season, which is like 7 episodes. Finished it on Sunday. Finished it one day. Was I upset at myself for wasting half a day? No, because it wasn't wasted. I was entertained. You know what I mean? It's Sunday, bro. Who wants to do shit on Sunday? Not me, bro. Hell no. Come on, step bro. I'm wearing my Step Bro shirt. Guys, I'm serious. Get over to the YouTube and please just like click it and then just exit out of it. Just give me the view and then fucking like it. Okay, come on. Like, let's be real. Help me out. But yeah, so Ozark. Here's the thing too, is that like if I recommend, if anyone ever asked me for a TV show recommendation, right? I could have said a shit ton of shows. But if you're listening to this now, dude, I revoke all of that. And if you haven't seen Ozark, bro, go watch that. That is the show. That is what you watch, okay? And I know. You might be one of those people that doesn't watch what people tell you to watch. And that's fine. You got to watch it on your terms when you're ready. When you are ready to be emotionally invested into a show. Dude, it's unreal. Like, I hate that they did it in 2 parts because I'm like so entertained. I hate it, but I also love it because I was up until 2 a.m. on Sunday watching the last couple episodes. I gotta go to work, but the show's too good. I can't stop now. I'm gonna be thinking about what happens all day at work tomorrow, dude. So I hate it, but I love it, right? But dude, the way that this fucking part 1 of the season ended was just absolutely unreal. And if you guys just don't know about it, then I don't know what to tell you. But here's the other shitty thing, right? Ozark is a great show. And I know I said that I stayed up until 2 a.m, but it wasn't to watch Ozark that kept me up until 2 a.m. It was to watch the new episode of Euphoria. Dude, Euphoria. Oh my God. Bro, that show is so wild to me. Okay, like dude, when I watch Euphoria, I just think about my days in high school and I just feel like the biggest loser. I didn't do drugs, didn't plow, no girls liked me, didn't go to parties. I'm like, God damn, man. Did I really miss out on this shit? Dude, it's so drama packed. And dude, one other thing too about Euphoria is that they show some titties, okay? And don't get me wrong, dude, I love titties just as much as the next guy, but it's too much. It is too much tit, okay? yeah, I watch it, and like sometimes when I'm watching shit with my girl and there's like naked girls, I'd be doing the, I'd be, what's going on? But bro, it's too much sometimes. Okay, the first season you see like someone's cock, and it's like, oh, this is fucking Pornhub. Jeez, dude, and then like, it's insane. There's people ODing. Okay. A dad fucks a transgender 16-year-old. I don't even know how I kept watching it past that. I don't know, dude. There's titties. So that pretty much kept me into the show. There's a lot of drama and a lot of anxiety, bro. When I watched the first episode of season 2, my anxiety was matched to the amount of anxiety I had watching Uncut Gems. Oh my God. And it's not good for my health. You know what I mean? So I had to drink like fucking 4 White Claws just to chill. Okay. I had to, that's my medication. That's my anxiety medication. I just drank 4 White Claws. And then there's hella funny TikToks being made about, like when you're ready, or when you're about to be ready, but then you realize you go to Euphoria high. I love how they call it Euphoria high. It's not what it's really called. But dude, my favorite thing about Euphoria is when girls I've just seen posts. I've seen posts of girls sharing photos of the characters, and they'd be like, "Oh my God, I was so Maddie back in the day." It's like, really? Were you? No, you weren't, dude. You were born and raised in San Carlos, okay? The only thing you did to deal with confrontation is vent about it on Tumblr. You know what I mean? Like, oh, dude, just chill, man. It's okay to say you like a character, but you're not them, right? Oh my God, dude, I was so Marty Bird back in the day, bro. Man, it's crazy. Oh, I was so Nate, dude. I was tall back then, and I fucked bitches, dude. I was in a toxic relationship with the Latina chick. But yeah, man. You know what though? I will say this about Euphoria. Obviously the hype about the show is based off of Zendaya, and Zendaya is a great actress. Like, she is a very good actress. So everything's good on her part. But wow, they really they don't do her justice in terms of looks on the show. She just looks like a crackhead. And I don't know. I thought, they did a little bit of a disservice to her potential with her looks. Now, obviously, whatever. When she's not recording the show, she's beautiful. She's like a really pretty girl. But yeah, man, on the show, it's like, geez. And she's like a real fucking, she like reels people in, like that movie Dune, bro. I mean, Zendaya was half of the trailer of Dune, and she was in the movie with a total screen time of like 3 minutes. And the movie was like 2.5 hours. What the fuck? It's a good tactic, I guess, whatever. But fuck, man. Anyway. Euphoria. Filled with too many tits, bro. Too many cocks. And a lot of drama. Whatever. I love it, though. I had to stay up until 2 to watch it on a Sunday, and that's ridiculous. I mean, there's a show shouldn't be that good for me to want to lose sleep, And bro, here I say that shit, but then I'm like, I remember when I got hooked on Love Island, bro. Love Island, easily one of the best trash TV shows ever. I wanted to go on that shit so bad, but I'm not British. But here's the thing, mate. I feel like if I were to try out for it, I'm not even gonna try it, bro. I'm not in my British mood right now, bro. I get in my British mood when I watch Harry Potter for 4 movies in a row. And I haven't done that in a while, so I'm not in the mood. What else was I going to say? Dude, so I don't know if you guys heard about West Elm Caleb. This is news to me. So let's watch this video really quick and see what Homegirl has to say about West Elm Caleb. And if you don't know what it is, she's about to explain it right now. Save me the breath.
Who is West End Caleb and why is he ghosting every girl in New York City? Well, let's get into it. So the hashtag West End Caleb is literally going viral on TikTok right now. And it's because this one man is love bombing every girl and then literally ghosting them.
Okay. First problem already. What the fuck is love bombing? Is that like catfishing? Dude, this is how, like, I really feel like I'm 26, basically 30, because I have to go on Urban Dictionary to look up what love bombing is. Jesus Christ. Urban Dictionary. All right. Wait. Love bomb. One who is full of love and always ready to express. That doesn't sound like what she's saying. Oh, here we go. Love bombing. It's when one person shows affection to the other, but in an excessive way. Example. Pimp and gang members often use love bombing to control their victims. Yo, are there any gang members that are seeing this that can confirm that? I don't think I've ever heard. All right, I'm not hanging out with pimps or gang members, but I don't think any one of those have ever said they love bombed these hoes. Hell no. I don't even. I guess whatever. Let's see. Let's finish this video.
So allegedly, West M. Caleb is this guy right here. Some girl posted it, not 100% sure if this is him, but it seems legit. But they call him West End Caleb because obviously his name is Caleb, and he's a designer at West Elm. And he's on all these dating apps, and he's messaging girls, love bombing them, sending them amazing Spotify playlists. And then
Dude. Now when I hear love bombing, I just think of like this built ass gang fool, right? Just like saying to his boys, yeah, bro, I just fucking love bombed the fuck out of this girl, man. That's such a dumb term. Let's finish. Okay.
ghost them immediately before the date or after a few days.
Wait, let's run it back.
And he's all these dating apps, and he's messaging girls, love bombing them, sending them amazing Spotify playlists, and then either ghost them immediately before the date or after a few dates. And he's done this to hundreds of girls, it seems like. One girl posted it on TikTok, and then another girl was like, wait, that happened to me. And then another girl was like, that happened to me. I mean, you guys, look at all of these videos. It's insane.
Holy
all about West
shit.
and Caleb. But anyways, what side are you on?
Okay, so let's dissect this really quick. West Elm Caleb is a guy who is love bombing multiple women on the internet. And to be quite honest, I still don't even know what that is. I'm trying to use context clues with what she said. Can't figure it out. It almost sounds like it's a much nicer version of a catfish, right? I mean, I don't know, but like, okay, he messages them for like a couple days. They're supposed to go on a date, and then he sends them. Okay, hold on a second. I just realized what she said. She said that he talks to them for a couple days, but he sends them amazing playlists and then ghosts them before they go on a date. So the guy gives you bomb-ass music and he's bad because he doesn't go on the date? I don't understand this. I don't know what the fuss is about. I think it's trending because it happened to so many people, but also I don't think it's a bad thing. I did hear though from another video that he was sending dick pics. But I mean, who hasn't, right? I don't do that because my camera doesn't zoom in that far. But I don't really see what the problem is with West Elm Caleb. I think it's funny that that's his name. And dude, I've seen so many of these TikToks of people like sharing their story, but like I can only listen to like half of it because it's all the same story. Like if I'm not on dating apps, but like if I was again or whatever, and I go on there and I talk to somebody, send them my fire ass playlist because that's all I have, and then I set up a date, and then the date is about to happen, and then I just don't go or tell them that I can't go. That's love bombing, I guess. I don't know what that means, but whatever. I think it's a dumb. Just say catfish. I don't know. People probably think that he is catfishing them, though, unless he's sending them, like, pictures of himself. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares, bro? Dating apps are fucking trash. That's where I met my chick. So stupid, dude. I think it's fucking hilarious though. This guy's like famous now. Oh man. Can you imagine blowing up for that? Like everyone knows your name because you love bomb chicks. It doesn't even sound like there's no negative connotation to that word or that phrase. Bro, yeah, I just love bomb these chicks, bro. It was crazy, dude. I guess it would just mean that you here's the thing, bro. That's got to be a fucking player ass move. If you are wooing all of these chicks to get ready to go on a date with you and then you back out, I mean, why are you backing out though? Are you gay? I mean, it's 2022. You could just say that, right? I mean, no one cares. I don't care. I mean, you're not going to be coming to Thanksgiving, but nah, I'm kidding, dude. I'm kidding. But I don't know, man. I don't really see the problem with it. You know what I do see a problem with though? This fucking girl right here. And if you're not listening to the YouTube, or if you're not watching the YouTube, this is a new TLC show. Obviously, when I say it's a TLC show, you know that it's going to be something that probably shouldn't have been made into a show because half of that channel is filled with that. So this girl has this condition where she's 22 years old, but she has the body frame of an 8-year-old. And just saying that out loud gives me the heebie-jeebies. And it's weird to even watch this video. Now, she's just hanging out with friends, so it's not weird. I don't want Chris Hansen to fucking barge into my room. But it caught me off guard, bro. It's so fucking funny. So let's watch this shit.
How's school?
She's hitting a vape pen, dude.
I changed my major like 4 times.
You major in business, right?
No, I major in linguistics and communications. I was previously a business
I thought you were in
major.
business. Maybe in the beginning, I started vaping to look older. I don't know. I've always been attracted to that edgy kind of lifestyle of the tattoos, the piercing. But getting tattoos, vaping, doing anything adult-esque wasn't to show anyone else that I'm an adult. It was to prove to myself that I'm an adult.
Okay.
It makes me feel like I am who I want to be.
Got it. Dude, here's the thing. Like, first of all, if you're not watching YouTube, she's sitting at lunch with her friends, I guess, and they just had that conversation. But I'm not fucking kidding. If you're just listening, this looks like a girl that's in 2nd grade. It's wild. She's drinking a beer and she's hitting a dab pen. What the fuck, man? But also, like, if I was walking down the street, dude, I live in Redwood City, bro. I see these kids fucking all over the place. If I'm walking down the street, I'm seeing these like 14-year-old kids like hitting vapes. I'm like, what are you doing? How are you getting this? You know? So if I saw this girl hitting a dab pen walking to fucking 7-Eleven, I'd be like, oh, yep, definitely in Redwood City. You know, like it was insane to see this. It was more insane because she was drinking a beer, but it's wild. And then there's another one of her talking about dating life. So yeah, the closed caption on this is she's 22 years old, stuck in the body of an 8-year-old. And that's it. But here, I think this one is talking about like dating life.
My main concern with guys who are interested in Shauna is, I don't even want to say it, but you kind of think, why are you looking at my daughter?
Dude. Oh my God. Right? That's like me fucking just sitting here and watching this video. Be like, you know what? She's cute. Oh my God, bro. That's just red flag, red flag, red flag. And I hate saying that shit because it's so TikTok, but like, that's what it is, bro.
I mean, she looks 7. I mean, I know she's more mature as you speak to her, but for you to look at my child and go, hey, I want to date that. I'm like,
Bro.
It's questionable. And the bad
I think this
part
mom has
is
fake
I
teeth.
probably have said that out loud, you know, so Shauna takes that with her too, a little bit.
Do you think that you just want to like a dating life or?
No, I think I'm definitely more a relationship person.
Oh, okay.
Personally, yes, I would say I'm looking for a long-term connection. I want to learn with someone. I want to grow with them. I don't want someone who doesn't want to grow or can't grow because their maturity is too low or something or whatever the case may be. So I am looking for more serious, more in-depth, long-lasting relationships.
Okay. Dude, I mean, it's okay. Obviously, first watching the video, I was flabbergasted. I couldn't believe it. But then you kind of like, I mean, we all know how I am, dude. I'm so empathetic, bro. You know what I mean? I feel for everyone. Not really. But I felt bad after a while because I was like, dude, the only way she could like find love is to be with like a midget. I'm sorry, little person, because I know little people listen to this and they're going to get offended. She would have to date a little person or find someone with the same disease that she has. And I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I would say that that's very unlikely to find. So that's brutal. But dude, could you imagine just being on like Bumble and you just see her picture? What are your thoughts? You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's pretty easy to lie about your age on that shit. I mean, I don't know. I don't lie about my age, but if people did, or I'm sure people do, right? I'm sure that's a thing. But like, if you are on Bumble, you scroll and you see her profile says that she's Shauna 22, but she looks like she just left art class. Or she looks like she just got back from recess, dude. Oh my God. I'm so fucked up, bro. It's fucked up because I'm short too, whatever. We kind of look the same, so whatever. It's all good. Oh man, bro. I couldn't believe it, man. I really couldn't believe it. So funny. I felt bad though, dude. I really did. Why don't we get a load of this tough guy who had his boys holding back at this game. Bro. They're at a game or something. Hold me back, pussy. Oh, that's not what he said. Dude, this guy reminds me so much of myself, you know? Talks all that shit, one sock to the fucking jaw, and I'm done. Bro, what's up with his hair, dude? He has a little flop coif. What a dork. Bro, see what I mean, bro? Like, I'm not doing that shit anymore. Watch me do it this weekend. Oh, man. All right. Where's my phone, bro? Let's talk about the freaking, so, last week's episode, I talked about how I freaking posted a thing on my story asking about the worst dates people have ever been on. So, why don't we freaking talk about it, okay? So, what do we want to start with? We're not going to do all of them. So, let's see. First one. Went to Panera, but she already ate. Then my excuse to leave was that I had to plant a tree. So, here's the thing, bro. I asked, what was the worst date you went on and why? This one is, we went to Panera, but she already ate. Got it. Hey, no knock, but also, if she wanted to go to Panera on a first date, I'm for sure eating somewhere else before. Bro, I went to Panera once. I swear to God, bro, I left there with hepatitis. That food is just bad. You know what I mean? Like, it's not good. It's not. I'm sorry. I don't care. I know there's fucking Panera fangirls and shit out there, fanboys, unidentifieds, whatever, bro. Whatever you are, whatever you identify as, whatever your pronouns are, bro. We still doing that? We still doing the pronoun thing? Whatever. Panera's dog shit. I'm sorry, bro. And you're my boy and shit, but like, come on, bro. Yeah. Take her to, bro. Take her to IHOP or something, dude. Get the breakfast sampler. It's so much better, dude. And it's IHOP, you know. You never know what's going to happen. People can get in fights, you know. Whatever. Worst date you ever been on and why? This one there was never a follow-up, but she said, do you want the one where the guy was married or the one that started hitting himself? Okay. Well, I wanted the married one, and then I never got a response. So why don't we just make up our own story, right? Let's see. You're a girl in her early 20s, and you fucking are on a dating app, right? And you're swiping, and you come across this guy. His name is probably Todd. And he says that he's 34, single, right? And then you guys start to talking. He's like, let me take you to Topgolf, because his only personality trait is that he's good at the range. But then, like, secretly, he tries to get you to drink Bud Light all night, right? And then what? All of a sudden, you guys are just having a good date, right? Talking, getting to know each other, but his phone keeps ringing, right? That's a little suspicious. And he won't answer it. What if it's an emergency? Right? So then you start to ask questions. And then you're a little curious. Date goes great. The night ends. You go home. He goes home. And then you do some investigation. Because let's be real. Girls are just naturally born FBI agents. They know how to do the research. I don't know how. Okay? Dude, I don't know how. A girl could come up to me and be like, hey, I don't even know you, but I know that when you were in 5th grade, your stepbrother had a chihuahua named Peanut. Okay? I'd be like, yeah, we did. I wouldn't even be surprised that she knew that. I've never told anybody that. But that's a fact. And if some girl came up to me and she said that, I'd be like, yeah, I'm not even surprised that you know. I don't even want to know how you found out, because quite frankly, that's just way out of my league and I don't care that much. Anyways, so you start doing some investigation on Todd, 34, single, supposedly, allegedly. And then you find a picture of some chick on there. Her name is probably, I don't know, Charlotte. Todd and Charlotte. Uh-oh. Huh? Wait. They were high school sweethearts. Wait a second. Another picture of them? A couple years down the line? Uh-oh. What's going on here? I'm seeing a pattern, right? And then you come to find out, oh my God, Todd is a scumbag. He's married, dude. Whoa, dude. What do you do, right? My favorite videos on TikTok are the ones where like I've definitely seen these for sure. My favorite ones are when a girl goes on a date with a guy and they find out that he's married while they're on the date, and then the wife like knows where the guy is and she shows up to the date. But the best is when the wife takes it out on the girl. Like, what? Are you retarded? I hesitated because I wasn't sure if I wanted to say it, but fuck it. So when the wife finds out that the husband is on a date with another girl and the wife goes and beats the shit out of the girl, hey, we all know that that's only because if she hits the guy is just going to continue beating the fuck out of her, right? I mean, come on, let's be real. She has to take her anger out on somebody, and it's going to be the girl because that's all she can fight against. Okay? Got it. Let's be real. But those are the funniest TikToks, and I love that drama, bro. I live for that drama. Oh my God. Euphoria. I'm with it. Ozark is a different kind of drama, but like I love it. Like, no cap, bro, when I watch that show and it gets to a point where, like, Ozark I'm speaking of, when it gets to a point where, like, I'm just fucking just on my toes. You know when your arms crawl, like when your arm hairs just kind of stand up? Right. Well, my fucking balls just, like, get very rigid and they just fill because that's, like, my nervous reaction. And look, I don't want to tell you guys that, but at the end of the day, I just did. Because each time I record an episode, I'm just trying to get more comfortable with you. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's all it is, bro. I mean, come on, dude. Let's be real. I ain't got shit to hide, bro. You know what I mean? You feel me? As long as I'm known as the short stroke king, Joey Juice with a Napoleon complex, Bro, what do I got? I ain't even scared, bro. I already got it the worst. Fucking bring it, son, you know? So when people like, if they like roast me and be like, this guy's a nobody. He has a podcast. He has a nobody. Well, you know what? I'm a somebody to me. All right? So don't fucking tell me that shit. All right? You shithead. Drives a Honda Civic. I drive a Scion, but it's all good. Whatever. It's discontinued. No problem. Hey, how about a fucking self-roast episode? You know what I mean? Holy shit, bro. I want some Cheetos, bro. How about some Cheetos? What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, I was doing the fucking worst dates thing. I'm not going to lie, dude. Some of these just weren't good, you know? God. So this one says, first date with a guy, and I ordered pasta, and he told the waiter I actually wanted fish and chips. Oh, man, bro. That's a frat bro and a half, if I've ever heard of one. Holy shit. Dude. That guy just, you know, he wears the cut-off fucking fraternity shirt to church and shit. Oh, God. That's like the guy that you go into his bathroom for the first time and there's 8 holes in the wall. And then there's like crushed up cans of Twisted Tea in the bathtub. That's the kind of guy that is. Actually, she's not going to get the pasta. Funny enough. I meant to tell her earlier that the fish and chips was actually great. So I'm just going to decide for her. And also, I know that she ordered a glass of wine, but here's the thing. I don't get paid until Tuesday, so I can only afford water. So that let's take back the wine and we'll just get a water for the house. Yeah, water on the house actually is what I meant to say. I stuttered, but you know, I'm kind of nervous. So that's what we're going to go with, okay? But me though, you know what? I'll take a Modelo, right? She'll have the water. I'll take a Modelo. So we're good. Okay, got it. That's totally the fucking guy. Dude, oh my God. Imagine being a fucking specimen like that, dude. Yeah, right. Oh, I can't, bro. I can't. I'm trying to think of just what other kind of a shitty guy that is. Like, where else do you see this guy? You know? Dude, prime example. That guy is the guy on the TikToks that I fucking filmed. You know? Every single one of them. Oh, dude. And somebody sent me a post off of their Instagram, and their entire entourage is known as the Elevator Boys, because they do that fucking thing where they walk away from the camera and then turn around to look at it with the stupid song, but they do it walking into an elevator. And then they like, oh, the elevator door is closing. Oh, let me save it for you. And then they do the fucking fuck me eyes, you know? God, dude. Every time I come across their videos, I want to throw my phone, but I kiss my phone because I wish I was with them, you know what I mean? Makes me so angry, bro. I will say this though. The past week since I last recorded, remember last episode I was talking about everything that makes me mad? Bro, I ain't been mad about shit in about 7 days. So what's good, bro? Get off me. Oh my God, bro. I got to start coining that phrase again. I feel like I haven't said that in a minute. Oh my God. Wow, dude. Crazy, bro. Oh, so what else, man? Let's do one more. So I'm not going to share a couple of these, but this one. So what was the worst date you went on and why? This girl says, went on a first date with this guy and he showed up with sweatpants and his pockets inside out. Whoa, dude. Now listen, I posted this on my story and I said, why does homeboy sound like he's from San Jose? And look, it only makes sense because if you're walking around town with sweats and your pockets inside out, that's like rule number 1 to let people know that there's nothing to rob you of. You know, you ain't got shit, so don't even try, okay? But gray sweatpants, dude, on a first date. That guy doesn't give a fuck, you know? That's awesome. Hey, well, honestly, I kind of respect it, bro. Because, like, here's the thing. If his personality is fire, you know, like me, I'm not going to set the bar too high on the first date in terms of my attire. Also, because I wear the same 7 shirts every week and I have 1 pair of pants that I wear. So the bar doesn't really get too high, you know what I mean? And I'm also, I can't even reach the bar too high. So whatever. But if I'm going to wear sweats on the first date, I got to just have my fucking charm to level 20, And my charm doesn't even go to level 20. So I really got to figure some shit out. Because, quite frankly, I'm not romantic. And that's something that I've struggled with my entire life. But am I going to fix that? 100% no. Because I just don't know how to. I can look up how to be a romantic online. While I'm at it, why don't I fucking look up how to be an alpha male? It's just shit that I'm not born with. Dude, I saw Chris D'Elia talk about the alpha male con, the alpha con. Dude, how down bad you gotta be to go to a fucking convention where they give you a play-by-play on how to become an alpha male. Hey, you're either born with it or you're not, okay? You develop it or you don't. And if you feel like you're 25 years old and you haven't developed into an alpha male, chances are that's it, you've hit the point now, okay? I mean, I guess you can do a reinventing of yourself, but that never works, bro. You're lying to yourself now. It's like when I tried to do the whole negging thing with girls. I didn't believe in it, but then I tried and then it just backfired and then I fucking probably got a girl pregnant and then I'm a deadbeat dad and shit, whatever. No, I'm kidding. But it doesn't work. It doesn't. If you don't believe in it, then it's just fake, right? So it's kind of worthless. But the fact that there's an alpha male convention is absolutely mind-blowing. Like the great man himself said, Dan Bilzerian, the reason I get so much top-tier pussy is because... And then whatever the fuck he says, dude, those TikToks are so funny, man. Holy shit. What are we at here? We had an hour? We got 5 minutes. All right. So, anyways... Yeah, if you wear sweatpants on a first date, you got to be funny because you didn't set the bar too high with your outfit. So then the next time, if there is a next time, if you're funny or if you pay for the date, right? Because let's be real, if you don't pay for the date, they're probably not going to come back. So if you pay for the date and you're wearing sweatpants, but you're funny, then the next date, maybe throw on some jeans. Dude, maybe even throw on some jean shorts. Just to let her know that you really don't give a fuck, Dude, you could... I'm going to start bringing jean shorts back, bro. How about that? Denim shorts. But, the ones that have the scrunchy waistband. Oh, man, dude. They don't make those for people my size. They sell those at Lane Bryant. All right. I'm not mad at that guy. That guy is going to do what he's got to do. And honestly, pockets inside out with sweatpants looks better than pockets inside out jeans. So he's trying to let people know, don't rob me, bro. I ain't got nothing. All right. And that's honestly how I feel why he did that. So it's all good, bro. It's whatever. But okay, here's the thing. She only said sweatpants. Now, if this guy was wearing what else? Let's say Birkenstocks. If he was wearing Birkenstocks with socks and then sweatpants and a fucking Motley Crue shirt, nah, you gotta cut it. You don't even go to the date, bro. You see him in the distance and then you just turn around and then you ride your bird scooter home, right? Because you're in San Jose. So that's how you gotta do it. I mean, you don't want to be involved with that guy because he probably sells blow and that's not good. No one does blow. We don't do blow here over at the Juicebox Podcast, okay? Maybe we did, but maybe we also didn't. So fucking whatever. Do I lie to you guys a lot? Absolutely. Oh... All right, this last one says, met up with a guy at the movie theater. He was shorter than me, and it was super awkward. Listen, I feel for that guy. I really do. I feel for him a lot. Because here's the thing. I don't understand how you get to the point where you don't figure out your heights before. That's why Hinge is cool, or I guess Bumble too, whatever. Because any guy that's under 6 foot is not really advertising his height on dating apps. And if they are, they're saying they're 1 inch taller. How do I know that? Because I did it. Dude, let's fucking just put myself on blast. How about it? So yeah, I mean, you got to know how tall they are, but also if you're a guy that doesn't care to date taller chicks, then it doesn't really matter. But me, like, I guess now or whenever, like right before I got off of them, I was like, bro, I'm down to date a tall chick. I don't really give a fuck. Why? Doesn't really matter to me. You know what I mean? I always talked about like what it would be like to hook up with a tall chick. And you know, who knows, man? It could be fucking great. But like Sophia Franklin said, short guys, best sex. Now, do I agree with that? Not really. I mean, not saying, whoa. Not saying I have sex with short guys. Let's be real and clear, okay? I don't have sex with short guys. I'm saying as a short guy, is it great sex? No. It's pretty freaking average, if you feel what I'm saying. And it's very quick, dude. Very quick. We keep it quick, bro. We got errands to run, all right? I remember being asked one time if I've ever recorded a sex tape. And I was like, bro, it was more of like a sex short film. You know what I mean? Like, I should have taken a picture of it because that would have lasted longer. You know, like, whatever, bro. Trying to become the next Kim K. Ray J. Hell yeah. All right, friends. I think that's about it for this episode. I've said what I needed to say. I got it all off of my chest. My intrusive thoughts, my thoughts on too many titties on Euphoria, guys that order for the girls on the date, guys that wear sweatpants to dates. I said it all. And we talked about a girl who's 22 years old who is miniature. Insane to me. And quite frankly, ladies and gentlemen, I'm ready to end it, okay? I love you guys. Appreciate you guys listening. Seriously, go subscribe. And give the video a thumbs up on YouTube if you watch it on YouTube and you made it this far, okay? Because that's how we keep the lights on. Just kidding. We don't make money over here. I do it for me, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, but I'm serious. I actually might make that Short Stroke King merch. And if I do that shit, bro, you guys better buy it. All right? Even if you don't got a short stroke. Just rep, bro. Dude, I have a shirt that says, I have a small dong. Now, is that kind of true? I mean, it depends on who you ask. But, like, I still rock it. Fuck it. No shame, bro. You know what I mean? All right. I'm out of here. I love you guys. See you next week. Later.